Hey, hello everybody. Welcome to Girl Upcycled Studio. Hello, hello. I thought I would come on really quickly and do just a little quick project with all of you. I happen to have ran into my favorite place to shop when I'm looking for thrift finds, and I went to the restore, and I'll show you a couple of things that I found. One in particular that I'm going to work on tonight, which is going to be kind of quick, is this little stool. Cute, right? It's already covered in gold, and it has a little bit, it looks like maybe it was painted with a dark gray or a charcoal color. So I don't think it's going to be too hard to paint over. Say hello when you come in. Hi. Hello, hello. I'm reading my computer over here. Thank you guys so much for the love and for the shares and all the good stuff. Okay, and then the second item that I found, hi Derek, how are you? Is this vanity. Let me see if I can show you. Cool, right? It's a vintage vanity. It's back in the day it had arms that would come out, and there would be a little skirt around it, and you would just open the arms up, and then you could slip your chair in there and set in a little drawer. So those were my two finds today. Hi Sue. I did. Did you have a good Christmas? I did have a good Christmas. It was a little different, needless to say, but yeah, it was all good. Hello, Vintage Creek. Hello, Dre. How are you? Good to see you here. All right, so let's get started. It's just going to be a quickie. So this is what I'm going to do today, and then I'll probably come either later on this week or the beginning of next week, and I'll be painting this. I got to figure out what I want to do with it, though. So with this one, I kind of flip-flopped around. I was thinking very first, I was thinking about going with like a mint chip. But then I was thinking it already has this metallic on it. And so I thought it would be really cool to go with blue iris and maybe wipe some of it away and let some of that gray show through. Hi, Brayden. How are you? Delisa. Hello, hello. Thank you. Thank you so much. Okay, so let's go ahead. I'm going to flip it over, and I'll change my angle here. So if you can, please, somebody keep on top of me as far as the time because I have a class at 6. So I just kind of wanted to pop on here really quick. So I am using Blue Iris. This is a DIY paint, clay-based paint, and I am using my French tip brush, which is just going to be a really nice, quick way to paint this. And I think it's looking like it's covering pretty well, but I think I probably will maybe want to do 2 coats. Now, I'm also thinking about doing some kind of decorative something on the top of the little tabletop on the seat of this. I guess it's a stool. But what I'm going to use it for, you guys, is a riser. So in the studio here, I'm always looking for ways to display candles and jewelry and, you know, what I call my smalls. So I think this will be a good way to get some of that stuff up, so we get them on some different levels. Another level, right? And then this will be for sale too. The little stool, of course, too, will be for sale. So I'm going to just do a quick little covering. And what I like to do when I'm painting, I'm trying to be fast like our Miss Jamie Ray. I don't know if y'all know her. That girl, she's the fastest painter in the West, I would say. But I'm trying to do it pretty fast. But I'm thinking it's covering pretty well, but I do think I'll have to get another layer in there. So when I'm painting this side that's facing me, I like to paint the inside in front of me as well. Does that make sense? Hi, Tara. How are you? Hello, Miss Michelle. Been playing with your molds, paint, and clay that I picked up. Yay! Thank you for all of your help picking out my new IOD DIY hoard. Girl, I am happy to help you because you know what? We have to support each other in our habits, right? That's what it comes down to, doesn't it? So I'm going to do a full coverage, real fast. And I'm going to go ahead and flip this. Flip it. Not bad. I mean, with the gold that's already on there, I'm thinking it's kind of cool, right? So what do y'all think you would like to see on the top of this? I have stamps. I have stencils. I could hand paint. I was almost thinking about doing a little bit of a bohemian kind of a stamp on the top. I don't know. Or maybe it doesn't need anything. Do you prefer things plain, or do you like to dress your things up a little bit? I think I know what you're going to say. Graffiti. Oh my gosh, girl. That would be so cool. You know I'll do it. Let's do it real quick. Okay. I get the sides. Let's do a quick coverage. And then I'll try to dry it. Hopefully it'll dry quick so I can get another coat on here. I'd love to get a start to finish project here. What a cute little stool though. What is the coolest thing that you have found when you have been thrifting? Like I said, this came from the Restore. They know me pretty personally in there. I'm in there all the time. Although I have to say, not as much this year as I normally am because it's been so strange. But anyway, I've sold quite a bit for Christmas, so I'm ready to, I want to get some stuff ready for, you know, the upcoming year. Some new stuff in there. Wow, guys, isn't that pretty? Yeah, love it. This is, let me show you. Blue Iris is the DIY paint. It's clay based, all natural. These sample sizes are a full 8 ounce, you guys. So it's perfect when you do small projects like a chair, small crafts, small things like this. So it's perfect for that. Hi, Christine. How are you? I'll see you all. I see those of you that are in my Creators Club. I will be in there at 6 o'clock. So you guys don't let me go over, okay? Don't let me go over my time. So about 10 till 6, y'all need to let me know. Okay, let's see if I have a... Oh, I do. Okay, let's see if I can dry this real quick. Isn't it pretty, Katie? It really is. So I'm going to show you guys how this changes as it dries. So for like a little DIY 101, it will get lighter. Like magic. This is a great little project for those of you that are brand new. I'm going to go ahead and stop right there. So listen, if you're at home doing this, you will wait till this dries in between each coat, okay, thoroughly. So I'm just kind of rushing it just for the video, so you guys aren't watching paint dry too long and listening to my dryer go. So the top of it's nice and dry. So I'm going to go ahead and I'll just do another quick layer. Notice I am applying it, and what I want, this is kind of a 101 thing. I'm painting it, and then I'm going to move to the next section. What you don't want to do when you're painting with the clay-based paint is you don't want to keep going over and over and over it once you apply it, okay? So I've got that second coat on there, and I'm gonna let that sit. So what will happen if you keep going over and over it? Does anybody know? I'm gonna test you. I'm gonna quiz you. Who knows what will happen? Hit the sides. So the paint does what is called wet distressing. So because of that wet distressing ability, you want to wet. It pulls up. Judy for the win. Judy Hogan for the win. It will pull the paint off. Delisa for the win, number 2. Tara for the win, number 3. Y'all are smart. This is not your first day, is it? It is not your first day. So that's exactly right. So the way I explain it when I'm teaching my 101 classes is it's very similar to when you roll paint onto a wall. If you over roll it, you end up pulling your paint back off, right? So same concept. When it gets wet again, it'll just pull it right back off. So the good thing about that, I guess, you guys, is the fact that it does wet distress, and that means when this dries, we can come right back in and we will get a wet rag, or sometimes I tell people just to even use a wet wipe even would work. If you use a wet rag, make sure it's something that is lint free. Did you love that color? So anyway, and you can just kind of wet distress it. So what that means is you're going to make it look like it's a little bit worn and weathered. But rather than using sandpaper, we can just use a wet rag. So I think it's going to be kind of cool with the gold underneath when we do that. And again, the color is getting dark. So this is a clay-based paint. So think about clay. When it's wet, it's a little bit darker, and when it's dry, it lightens up. So it's kind of like that same thing. I should have a degree in the hours I have put into watching DIY paint videos. You do. You have a DIY paint degree. I've officially just given you that. I don't know that I'm qualified to give you that, but I am. I'm going to give you that. Oh, shoot. It's fun stuff, though. It's a lot of fun. So I guess the thing is knowing all the little quirks about the paint before you use it so that you're not wondering what the heck is going on. Ashley says, I messaged you about hours that you're open this week. Ashley, I am here. Right now I'm here on Fridays and Saturdays. I usually take the week off between Christmas and New Year's. However, just get a hold of me and I will meet you because I'm in and out of town. Town meaning I live out in the country, meaning I come in and out of town throughout the week. So I'm sorry if I missed your message. I must have missed it, or maybe I didn't check my messages today. I do that sometimes during the Christmas break. Okay, so here we are again. We're back to square one with the paint kind of dark again, and we're waiting on that to dry. And when it dries, it's going to lighten up like this again, okay? If you're looking on camera, it's so weird because I'm looking in the camera and it almost looks like it turned turquoise here. It did not. It's still a beautiful cobalt blue. It's lighter, so it's just interesting how the camera has made it look a little more turquoise. So the camera can be a little deceiving. So you want to remember that when you're ordering paints too, so that it's make sure when you're ordering your colors that you're reading the description, or you can inbox the person that's selling it too, and they can help you. Okay. So circled up in the house. Tara. Looks like old 57. Yeah, and it's not. Not at all. Yeah, Lindsay, it does. Alright, so here we go. We're going to lighten it. This color is beautiful, by the way, with mixed in with the color. Oh, that's not even showing, is it? This is called Water Lily. Let me see if I can turn my light off. See if that helps. That's a little truer. This is a color called Water Lily. And these two colors are beautiful blended together. So maybe we should blend a little bit. Made a difference, okay. Problem is I'm probably gonna look horrible now. That's okay. Better. Yeah. Good lighting helps a girl's skin. Alright. Judy Hogan says Queen Bee looks good with that color. Love the sunflower transfers with blue iris. Oh yes, girl. Yeah. I thought about going transfers on here, but I don't know. I wouldn't be able to do that today if I did. We are at 5:31. Oh no, I got a sad face. Why is somebody sad? Don't be sad. Don't be sad. It's just paint, guys. Sorry, I'm slurring my text. I just got English test Friday, and I have carpal tunnel in both hands, and I don't text. Oh, that's okay, Tara. No worries. Do you guys want to see me blend a little bit on this? We can do that. So blend a little bit of this, just for fun. I'm gonna grab this is just water in a little spritzer bottle. And I am going to squirt in the middle. Scroll back. How about showing stamping with paint? Okay. Can do that. I've got some really cool stamps too, guys. That's kind of what I had in mind. So, okay, this is the lazy way, guys. And I'm just going to squirt this in the middle. And I'm going to blend it out, okay? Going to blend it. Blend it out. If you guys have trouble with your bottle, just open it up and reapply, and it'll work fine, okay? That's all you have to do. Okay, I'm going to grab Dion's blending brush. And I'm going to use this. And you just keep going back and forth. It's really all you do with that. Cute, right? And then you can go back in. This is called the mop brush, by the way, you guys. You can go back in with your darker color, okay, because I want to keep my edges dark, right, around my edges. And what we want to do is we want to see the lines. We want to make those lines disappear. So we're just going to keep kind of going back and forth until that happens. You can also do this with the waxes too, guys. Let's see. But Tara, I'm sure your hands feel better. Been there, girl. Aw. Can you see it? There's a pretty good. So just keep kind of playing around with it until you get it how you like it. So you can add if you need to. Easy way to kind of the lazy man's way of blending, right? How am I doing on time, gang? I have a class at 6, so y'all just need to make sure I don't go past that. So it's really fun to blend. I'm usually blending on larger pieces. You kind of get the idea. Cute, huh? I think that's good. Let's go ahead and dry that. Didn't really go into it planning on doing the blending, but it sure is pretty. I do really enjoy those two colors blended. I have a little bit of a glare, but I think that gives you a good kind of a show, right? Let's go ahead and dry that, and then we'll do a little stamping. 5:35, thank you. A great little flea market find that I found, thrift store find, I guess. The reef store is owned by the Habitat for Humanity, and so that money stays right in your own town when you shop there, guys. Delisa, I have actually seen artists use house paint, like white house paint, to prime too. So, how pretty. It's still wet right there. Obviously, it's still, but look at how well those two colors blend very nicely. Okay, next, let's do a little wet distressing, and then I can do a real quick. I'm going to do a metallic stamp for you really quickly before I leave. Let me grab I want to get a lint-free rag. Oh, that is so cute, guys. This color is so cute. So it looks really cute. Okay, so lint-free rags. I buy these in bulk usually. I like to get the lint-free just because it doesn't leave all the little, you know, pieces of lint. Remember, this has gold, right, underneath it, so we can kind of wet distress. So we're wiping it, and we're wiping some of that off. So we are reactivating that paint. And so what happens, we're wiping off, and then we're going to turn the rag to a clean area, and we'll wipe again. If you don't do that, you will end up smearing your paint. It'll kind of look really muddy and smeared. So there, I've wiped off, and then I'm going to find a clean little spot again. I'll give you guys a little close up here. If you can see. So again, like I said, you want to make sure that you are turning your rag so that you're not just smearing it. That's kind of the little secret to it when people are having trouble, especially if you have a bunch of clay-based paint that is layered. Cute, right? The clay-based paint, it all reactivates, so you want to just wipe it off and then you get on. Let's see. Tara says, I got my brushes, brayer mold stamps transfer in a few colors from your store. Awesome. I want to see your projects, girl. We want to see. I've got a bucket of water down here. Hi, Karen. Okay, so anyway, you guys get the idea. I'm afraid that I'm going to run over. So I'm going to I need to keep moving. Okay. Let me show you what I got. I've got, these are old stamps. They are IOD. I don't believe they sell them anymore. I probably shouldn't be using them on here, but I really like this. I like this one. Maybe we could tell them to bring it back. I might use this big one. Just pulling it. I have used these so many times. So I'm thinking about that. Probably won't fit that. Ooh, or will it? Which way? This way or this way? Tara says I used a whole block of IOD clay on ornaments. Did you get your order? Yes, girl, I got it in. It just came in. When? Like right before Christmas. I almost wonder if I should use a smaller. Does this look too big? You guys let me know. I have other sizes. I'm just not sure where they're at. They're laying around here somewhere. And then I do have stencils too, but I was thinking about, here's my stencil. It's like a medallion. I don't know. You guys have seen me use this a lot. What do you like best? The stencil or the stamp? The second? Wait a minute, like this? This way? Stamp, stencil, uh-oh. Stamp, long end to long end. Long way. Okay, like this. Okay. Guess if I don't like it, I could change it, right? All right. So there's that. We're going to grab my golden ticket, which is right here. And we need something flat to put the golden ticket on. And it needs mixed up really well. This is what it's looking like. So I'm going to use the back end of my brush. I wouldn't recommend doing that, but that's kind of what I do sometimes. And we're going to mix this up. This is called golden ticket. Yep, always paint over it. That's right, girl. You know it. It's the name of the game, isn't it? All right. And I've got my brayer here. My brayer looks horrible. I let some stuff dry on it, you guys. So I just need to soak it in. Like I could soak this in, probably Murphy's oil soap or something of that nature, and it'll come right off. Okay, let me get something flat. I don't see any plates nearby. Grab a plate. Okay. Promise I won't get up anymore. Okay, let me get this centered. I guess it doesn't matter yet, but that's about. I'm just going to kind of eyeball it. All of their stamps are beautiful. So I'm going to just pour a little bit out right here because I don't want to waste it. Any of the metallics, anytime you get a metallic, it's going to be a little more expensive, okay, than just the regular paint. A lot of people use the inks with the stamps, and I just prefer the paints. And now I'm just going to lightly roll this on. Hopefully it turns out. I hope. You can't get it on too thick or your design, you will lose the design. So I would recommend doing a sample. And also another thing is you can't push too hard on this or you will distort your image, okay? I'm going to put this aside and then I'm going to flip it over and I'm going to stand up over it so I can eyeball it a little bit better because you kind of just get one good chance here. I mean, if we wanted to be really picky, we could probably pre-measure, but you know, we don't have that kind of time, do we? So there, I've got it in the middle, and so I'm just going to work my way out. It's easy when it's flat like this, way easier than when you're working on a wall or a dresser that's upright. So with golden ticket, should we stir? Yeah, I would stir it. Stir, not shake. So notice I'm not pressing really, really hard. You guys, I actually have their new, the Bohemia stamps in that I have not tried yet. If you guys like that Bohemian look, I will be doing that on a dresser probably pretty soon. And I'm going to take a little peek here and see. And what you can do is, if you pull it up slow enough and you don't like what you see, you can put it back down. But that's good. It's good, you guys. So pretty. Look at that. Is that gorgeous or what? And look at the gold on the side. What do you think? I like it. I think it's really popping. Girl, measure. Oh my goodness, who says that? Who measured? Do people measure? I really should. Thank you, Susan. Mary, hi Mary, how are you? Thanks, Delisa. Thanks, Sally. How are you? Try to get up there really close. See the detail? All of their stamps are like that. This is one of their older ones, but their newer ones, they've just gotten better. I mean, as usual, but still, this shows the detail that they have, right? No. Oh, that's so funny. I know. We just eyeball it, right? You're my kind of girl. Yeah, I love it. So it fits on there nicely. It's a nice big one. I think I could do an entire wall. Wouldn't this be pretty on a wall? But like I said, they do have the newer one, the Bohemia it's called, is beautiful. So if you like this one, you would probably like the Bohemia. Those color combos are winner, right? Love it. So what would happen now? Let me go ahead and raise this a smidge. So what would happen next is you would want to seal this. You can seal it with, you could use either waxes. I'm going to use a hard coat because I'm going to use this in my store as a cute little riser, and I'll have candles on it. I mean, this is going to be for sale too, so it'll be on my website. But great things that you can find when you're out at the Restore or any of these little thrift shops, and look at what you can do to them. So I will continue to do a little bit of distressing on this. Maybe I'll do that while we're still here. I'm at 5:51. So I'm probably going to have to go because I do have a class at 6. But this is what it is, guys. All these products you can find on my website at girlupcycledstudio.com. I will drop the links to the colors that I used. So again, we used blue iris. We used water lily, blended the top. There was already gold metallic on the underneath. So we did some wet distressing, and then we had the gold metallic, the golden ticket on the top. So, all right. Okay. All right. I don't see any questions coming in, so I hope you guys enjoyed this little project. I hope you guys get out there and make some fun things for your house. This will be a great little place to put a little pot, a little potted plant or something like that. It'd be so cute. It can go anywhere. All right, guys, talk to you really soon. I got to go to my class. The Creators Club will be opening up again in January. So if you've been waiting, it is opening back up. Just since COVID's going on, I thought I would open it back up. So, all right, hopefully to encourage people. So talk to y'all soon. Have a great week. All right, bye-bye.